What is happening, everybody? Greg Ehrenberg here from OddsShopper, and I've been really excited about this. This is a new project that I'm working on. I'm going to be doing bets for the starting rounds of the NCAA tournament using the new tools we have over at OddsShopper, where what we do is we have a market-based model, and we're going to use the sports books against themselves to make some money. So we take all different odds from different sports books. We have a weighted algorithm to come up with a fair line for different props, different markets, money lines, spreads, using the books and their lines against themselves to make some money. Also, really helps us identify some outlier lines where we might have some books that are posting lines different from others and helping us identify value that way. And it's really easy to use OddsShopper. And if you guys want to use it, there is a 7-day free trial available. And that's just going to cover you for the first few rounds of the NCAA tournament. So I think what's going to happen is we're about to show there are a lot of plus EV bets for the next week. I think you guys could use the 7-day free trial, make a bunch of money, and then the tool is going to pay for itself basically in perpetuity going forward. And I'm going to share this on my screen right now. Here we go. So I'm going to show you guys how I use this every day. We're going to identify some bets. And for today, going to focus on the NCAA tournament. We've got a bunch of sports covered here. We've got college basketball, we've got NBA, we've got NHL, and more sports coming over here at OddsShopper as well. And just going to show you guys how easy this is to use. And also the fact that you don't even have to know a whole lot about these sports in order to find some positive EV bets and understand why they are such favorable bets here that we have. So talking about college basketball, focusing on the Thursday games, I'm going to put out another one of these on Friday, talking about the Friday games. And we're going to start doing this every day. Well, every day but Sunday. We'll do it 6 days a week. And I think this is going to be a really good way to show some of the tools we have on the site, help you guys make some money. And then once again, 7-day free trial, take advantage of that to find some more of the bets on your own time, because a lot of these lines are going to move over the course of the day, and we're going to find some more plus EV bets. So I'll look right now at if you guys saw what I clicked on, I went to the college basketball tab to look at the best bets we have available. Number one thing that stands out, and something else I'm going to notice, or that I've noticed I'm going to mention to you guys, is that I have noticed that FanDuel posts by far the weakest prop lines for college basketball. So for instance, right here, Dylan Disu, this is our number one rated college basketball ROI bet. He is plus 104 for over 5.5 rebounds at FanDuel. Here's some of the other books that have lines available. DraftKings has the over 5.5 at minus 125. Caesars has it at minus 131. So clearly, there's a different line being posted at FanDuel relative to everywhere else. So that's why, based on our algorithm here, we have this bet winning over 50% of the time when it's a plus money bet. So Disu for over 5.5 rebounds is one that really stands out in our algorithm. And also, you don't have to know that much about these individual players. If you are under the assumption that books are pretty good at setting lines and one book has set a line that is far different from every other book, it stands to reason that is value. So Disu over 5.5 rebounds, plus money at FanDuel. That is something I bet money on. As you guys can see here as well, there are a bunch of good-looking bets over at Unibet. I think it's fair to assume a lot of you don't have Unibet accounts. If you do want to sign up, you can see that there are some lines that are off here. One that makes sense. Ricky Council here is over 12.5 points, minus 114. Other books, minus 128, minus 131, minus 125. So that's another bet that would make sense. And let's look for another one that's available on FanDuel here. All right, Marquise Warwick. Tonight's game, Houston. And one thing that really stands out here when I'm looking at this, so Warwick over 15.5 points, minus 128 at FanDuel. Other books have this line set as high as 17.5 for the over for Warwick's points. So here we got DraftKings, Caesars offer somewhat similar lines on Warwick, but still FanDuel is offering a little bit of a better line. But when other books have the line set as high as 17.5, 15.5 looks pretty good. So Marquise Warwick, that's another player that I'm going to be betting on. And all the bets I talk about here, I'm going to be betting myself as well. And let's find another one here. Anthony Black, his assist prop is plus 116 on FanDuel. And if you look at it on other books, plus 100. Caesars has it minus 111, plus 105 at Unibet, plus 105 as well at BetMGM. So slightly better line at FanDuel relative to any other book. And like I said, FanDuel for college basketball props, I have found to be the softest book and has the most mispriced lines. And also, if you guys have any other questions about this, we now have an app. We now have a partnership with an app called Chalkboard. Totally free app to use. It has bet tracking coming for every single sports book on it. And then in addition to that, it's myself and a bunch of other guys. We're posting bets in there totally for free. answering any questions you have, and just hanging out. Free app, and we're trying it out. We're trying to see if this is a way that we could communicate with you guys going forward. I think it's going to be something really cool for us to be able to show more of our tools for free on that app, post some of our own bets, and just interact and hopefully build a pretty big community. So these were a few college basketball bets that I identified here. Anthony Black under 3.5 assists at plus money. Marquise Warwick over 15.5 points. Dylan Disu over 5.5 rebounds at plus money. All things that I'm going to be betting on FanDuel. And then I want to show you guys some of the other stuff we have here as well. So we could build some parlays out, and there are going to be plus EV parlays already built out for you. So if you look here on FanDuel, we have this parlay, which is about 25-1, but it wins 4% of the time. But due to the odds here, it does have a 26% expected ROI. So if you guys look at the different legs here, and these are going to be across different sports. This is just based on whatever the best available lines are on that book at the moment. You could take different ones off. So if we were to take Hinson out here, for instance, we would get a little bit higher of a win rate because there's less legs, but still 21% expected ROI. But the different legs, and some of these are from Friday games as well. But Smith from NCSU over 15.5 points. Drew Timme over 19.5 points. SGA for tonight under 30.5 points. And then Stevenson, also college basketball game, WVU, West Virginia, under 16.5 points to that parlay at BetMGM. We have winning 21% of the time with an 8% expected win rate. And then you can see we could go to different sports books as well. So DraftKings, here's one with a 5% expected win rate, expected ROI of 29%. And these legs, Penn from UVM for under 15.5 points. Ricky Council, talked about him before and that he had the best line over at Unibet, but still is a favorable line over at DraftKings. We have it winning 58% of the time with a 5% expected ROI. The Pacers Bucks, see, this is where you'll see also some obscure markets that you wouldn't otherwise think to find value on. You will find value using OddsShopper. Bucks Pacers first quarter total over 59.5 points. Smith again here over for DK over 15.5 points. And then Abmas in the oral against Duke game under 21.5 points. So this is a parlay with a 29% expected ROI and a 5% win rate. So if you guys like building parlays, I think we do that on this video as well. We'll look at some of the parlays of the day. We'll mix up books. And then also we have prize picks parlays. We have NHA parlays that you guys could build on here. And something else we'll highlight. We'll do every day. We'll do a prize picks parlay of the day via OddsShopper, and the number one parlay that we have tonight for prize picks showing up as a flex. Let's see if we do power play. So for the power play, it ends up being a negative expected ROI, but the flex here is a 10% expected ROI. So based on our projections for the day, the flex play more favorable than the power play. Scotty Barnes under 7.5 rebounds. This is a hockey prop. I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name, but I would still feel comfortable betting on it just based on the data we have here. Joe Pavelski under 2.5 shots. David Pasternak under 4.5 shots. Hurdle under 2.5 shots, and Jake DeBrusk for under 2.5 shots. So this is our 6-leg prize picks parlay in the flex. It has a 2% expected win rate, but a 10% expected ROI. Let's see what happens if I take one of the lowest probability win rates out. If I take out DeBrusk, and here we got a 5% expected win rate and a 8% expected ROI. So kind of a good overview of a lot of the different tools that we have over at OddsShopper. I'm going to be doing this 6 days a week, every day but Sunday, highlighting some of the best bets that we could find each morning. And also, don't forget, guys, 7 days, totally free for OddsShopper if you sign up using the link we have below. Get yourself a free trial, check it out, see if you like the tools for yourself. And this is probably one of the best times that we're going to possibly have to sign up for this, just when you consider that the NCAA tournament, we got a whole bunch of games, a whole bunch of bets. I know a lot of you guys are going to be watching throughout the day. Take advantage of all the bets that we have here over at OddsShopper. Sign up for that 7-day free trial. Any other questions for myself? Let me know below in the comment section. Here, let me go on change the camera angle. So I'm talking to you guys. I don't have my screen share going. If you have any questions for me, hop into Chalkboard, ask me any questions there, leave them in the comment section below on YouTube. Other than that, though, do me a favor, like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Good luck, and I hope you guys enjoy all the college games.